There we go.
The deafening scream can mean only one thing.
New York in the building. New York in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, but rev your damn engines at the same damn time. We're about to make it bust.
Okay, stand up, Chevy gang and Mopar. Stand up, if your foreign goes hard. Stand up, Chevy gang and Mopar. Stand up, if your foreign goes hard. Rock with New York in your city, New York in your city, New York in your city. Hell yeah, he back them ribs. Rock with New York in your city, New York in your city, New York in your city. Hell yeah, he back them ribs. Yeah. Stand up, Chevy gang and Mopar. Stand up, if your foreign goes hard. Stand up, Chevy gang and Mopar. Stand up, if your foreign goes hard.
We got New York in the building. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my boy New York, man.
Appreciate New York. I appreciate New York for always supporting
me. Live podcast. Check me out Monday through Friday and every other Saturday. I put out live on all your favorite YouTubers. We go back and talk about what they're doing. It's a laid-back atmosphere. You can have a drink, you can smoke a split, you can do whatever.
For the whole YouTube community, man, showing love to everybody in a major way. A lot of y'all be faking, man, but New York do that shit for real.
Tell them.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell them.
It ain't no other New York out here. You know
no.
It ain't no other New York out here.
New York in your city, New York in your city, New York in your city.
Is it recording or is it live right now?
Watch the live, man. Subscribe to everybody's channel, man. Hit the notification bell.
Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy New York, man.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to New York in Your City Live Podcast. Yes, I am him. This is the real New York man. Welcome.
I can't.
Man, I hope y'all are ready. I hope y'all always ready because, yes, the man, the myth, the legend is in the house. Yes, he's in the house. He's in the building. So make sure that y'all tuned in. Make sure that y'all got your popcorn, you got your dinner, you got your drink, you got your drink. For those of folks that's in Houston, make sure you got everything that you need because you do not want to miss the day. All that, so you do not want to miss the day. First of all, welcome to all the new folks that are rolling through. I see it's a lot of people up in here. I see a couple new folks. Yo, what up, cuz? I see my cousin's like, yo, I'll make sure I'm here. You are here, bro. But first off and foremost, please smash the like button to let people know that we are live. Please smash the like button to let people know we are live. And also, yes, it is this week. This week is Ladies' Night. Tomorrow, not today, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Turbo Joe Day. Today is Turbo Joe Day. Tomorrow's Ladies' Night. Yeah, okay, you got it. Okay. Hey, just make sure you got it, bro. And you asked, just make sure you got it. Have a few announcements, but before I get into announcements, let me go ahead and start announcing everybody in here. Shout out to all the superstars and all-stars up in the building. Let's see, who's first in the building? Shout out to Shaker T. She is first in the building. Hey, everyone. Wow, that is amazing. She's the first one in the building. Shout out to Boss Lady up in the building. I see you. Shout out to Auto Biz. I see you. And Robert Ross, yes, I know you saw the message I sent you. Yes, I do mention everybody in here because we are all family in here. And y'all come to support me. Y'all supporting me. I figure that's the way to give back. Shout out everybody in here. That's just what I do. I've been doing it since day one, since I started the podcast back in January. Man, I can't believe it's almost been a year. Almost a year. Almost. Shout out to Left Two Guns up in the building. Yes, y'all, please smash the like button. Please smash the like button as you come up in here. Shout out to Timothy Hickson up in the building. I see you. What's up, bro? What is up? I'll put this comment up on. Left Two Guns said Turbo Joe, one of Chicago's fastest. Love them Regals Grand National, my favorite car of all time. Man, you know what? For those that really know me, they know that's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites all day. I mean, all day, one of my favorite vehicles. Always has been, always will be. That and a 75 Caprice Classic convertible. Always been one of my favorites, and the Deuce on the Quarters. I mean, I can go down the list, but it's not in all that order. But I love all of them. So, man, yes, salute to you, bro. Salute, salute. Shout out to Whit in the building. I see you, bro. I see you in the building. Shout out to Race Fan 1973 in the building. I see you, bro. Lefty, my dog Lefty out of Texas, out of Dallas, Texas, up in the building. What is up? What is up? Now, New York ain't late. I ain't late. I'm starting at a different time today because I want to make sure everything's prepared, everything's ready, and make sure I didn't miss anything. That's why I started. Yeah, I do. I definitely appreciate it. Okay, my IG comments are finally coming through. Premier Crew, yes, Premier Crew is up in here. I see y'all up in here. Shout out to Vlog with Angie and the kids up in the building. What is up? What is up? I see up in here. Love, I see you. And my girl Dana Smith in the building. Yeah, Chicago in the house tonight. Yep. Luke Turbo Joe. Yep. And Turbo Joe is here. I don't want to keep him waiting too long, so we're going to zoom through all these comments real quick. Hothead 88, I see up in the building. My dog Mike calling on the golf all up in the building. Out of Detroit. What is up, bro? What is up? Hothead 88 up in the building. Hold on. I'm calling on you coming down to October. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's keep going. We'll talk about that. Bro, I just got your message. I see you up in the building, man. Appreciate you. I will go back and check it after my podcast. I saw it pop up right as we was getting going. Shout out to Lawsuit Jerry up in the building. What up, Lawsuit? I see you up in the building. I see you. What is happening? Make sure I ain't missing anybody else. So I know everybody's going to start strolling in. What up, Robel? I see you up in the building. I see you, bro. What is happening? What is up? Also, shout out to my cousin Rose just dropped in the building. I see you, bro. I see you. Hold up. Rogue Rider said, real New York and Lucky will be in Memphis October 31st. Man, yes, we will be there, and so will everybody else, man. There's so many people that's going to be there. We're going to talk about it. Shout out to Mr. Lee 94 up in the building. I see you. Everybody else come up in the building, I will make sure I shout them out as we go along. But please make sure y'all smash the like button. Y'all come up in the place. Please smash the like button. I know it might sound like I'm rushing y'all, but I'm really not rushing. I'm really just excited. I'm excited because it's been a long time coming. I've been wanting to get Turbo Joe on here. We talked about it while I was in Chicago, and he was like, yeah, I'll definitely come to it. Just let me know. We discussed it, and hey, it's happening. It is happening. It's happening. And y'all, let me dive into the comments. No, dude. Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna talk about that right now. Matter of fact, let's go ahead on to it now. Make sure y'all can see that. Okay, I want to make sure y'all can see this first. Yes, for those that don't know, that we're sleeping on the rocks, Steerfast Halloween Bash YouTube was Callout Dunk Master versus Demonology, the rematch, October 31st, Memphis International Raceway. Yes, your boy will be in the scene. I'm one of the people hosting. I will be interviewing. I'm basically interviewing everybody while I'm there. Some stuff I'm going to try to do live depending on how signal is. Some stuff's going to be pre-recorded. Y'all definitely stay tuned. Also, one of the biggest questions somebody asked me, how much it costs? How much for this? How much for that? Blah, 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 blah. I was like, look, I got you. I got what it costs and everything. And I'm going to go ahead and get to that. Matter of fact, let me do something I don't normally do. Let's do something I don't normally do. And let's pull it on up. Here we go. Make sure I share this with y'all. Okay, hopefully y'all can see this. I posted in the description of this podcast, and I posted on IG, the website where you can go ahead and buy your tickets. The website is now actually go ahead and buy your tickets. And we're going to run down the whole price. Hopefully y'all can see. Participants 12 and under are free. Kids are free. 12 and under are free. Yes, 12 and under. Don't come into my, well, I'm 12 and you know damn well you're 17, 18 years old. No, 12 and under is free. For everybody, participants coming in to the event is $30. $30 to come. Tech card, it means your race card, is $40. For the car show, it's $20 in the car show on top of your participant ticket. And for VIP parking, for the people that want to park close, want to park, but ain't got to walk so far, VIP parking is $30. That does not include your admission and your ticket. So your ticket is $30, VIP parking is $30. So 30 and 30, 30 plus 30 is what? 60. Yes, reading this fundamentals, and I know y'all know math. So I want to make sure people know that because I want people in New York City is only $30. So make sure y'all go on here and go ahead and get your ticket. Because somebody is already going to ask, New York, if I can get my ticket at the gate, look, I wouldn't wait. Because you just never know. There's so many people coming now. So many people hit me up. I just don't want nobody to be left out just in case. People like, oh, well, we sold out of tickets and we can't let nobody else in. So make sure you go ahead and get your ticket. Please go get your ticket. That's what I got to say about that. So let me jump back into the whole thing. So I will be there. And there's so many people to be there. I could run down the list, but we'll be here all day. I will talk about people that's going to be there coming up here real soon. For those that haven't been following me on IG, I will talk about it. And we're checking next slide, please. Now, first time announcing this, I posted on IG. I want to make sure I announce this is known. For those that are going to the event that Saturday, the Friday before, at 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., Rail to Rail Center Reef are doing a custom custom car show off meet and greet. That means every and anybody's gonna be there. All your favorite YouTubers gonna be there. All your favorite folks gonna be there. Your favorite cars that you've been seeing online will be there in the building. So being they're all gonna be there, you want to make sure you're there. Starts at 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. And yes, your boy will be there on the scene. I will be there. Oh, yes, I will be there. I'll be on the scene. Now I'm letting you know. The pull up and park fee to pull up in it is $5. I just talked to Stunner, shout out to my dog Stunner to get some clarification before I went ahead and started announcing on here because I want to make sure I got the right information to give my folks out here. I mean, my folks, all y'all out here watching the replay. Salute to my veterans and also my active duty that's out there. I know the squadron is going to probably watch the replay. They're out in Italy. Salute to y'all. Thank y'all for serving our country. And also salute to my dog KJ. He actually sent me a message. Salute to my bro. He said, New York, I'm watching. I love what you're doing. I love it, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for serving our country. So, yes, $5 pull up and park fee. And no burnouts, no crazy burns, no nothing. It's going to be a park and chill. Get your pictures, get your film, go talk with folks, and I will be there. And you know what? I might be doing some interviews there, so you might get to see how I do everything on the scene live. So stay tuned, stay tuned. So like I said, be there. And also, I put the information is on the flyer, but I also, like I said, make sure I put the information from now until the day of the event. I will make sure I put it in the description so everybody can see it. Everybody can see it, everybody not miss it. And no, do you right on it. I'm on Instagram. So make sure you're there, make sure you're tuned in. And like I said, the pull up and park fee is $5. Pull up and park. Now, if you're going to park outside and walk in, Stunner said that part is free. But if you're going to park anywhere everything is at, for those that got those pretty cars I want to park out for, I want to park up anything, yes, $5. All right, word check it T. Next slide, please. I see you there. Now, I already been talking about it. Shout out to my dog, Dunk Ride or Die. The Ride Shotgun series is coming real soon. Y'all definitely go stay tuned in. As soon as I know when he's dropping the first one, I will be putting it up here and everything and announcing as soon as I know when he's doing it. He said, I'm working on New York. I'm working on it. It's coming along. So I will keep announcing every day until then. Word check T. Next slide, please. Shout out to my girl Sasha. Sasha Smooth up in the building. I know she's either in the building or she might be working. She might catch the replay. Salute to her. I can't see the comments right now. I know they're going, but I can't see them. Cause this screen's stuck. I'm using this screen so y'all can see what y'all see. So Smooth Auto and D's LLC. Yes, she is doing a lot of work with it and get up on IG. And yes, she is one for Ladies Night. She'll be on here tomorrow for Ladies Night, and we're gonna talk about everything that she's doing and she got going on. We're gonna talk about that new thing, that new Scat Pack thing she got. Man, we're gonna talk about that. So definitely hit up, and she do travel for a small fee and do work. So salute to my girl Sasha for the bill. Word check it to next slide, please. Now, show and go for August 21st, 2021. I've been announcing this since the beginning, and I'm gonna do this real quick. I normally don't do this, but I'm gonna do this real quick. Hold up. Because I can talk about it, but my guy right here that you see right below me, he knows more about this than I do. What is going on, Turbo Joe?
How's it going, man?
How are you doing? How you doing, bro? First of all, welcome to New York City Live Podcast. I normally introduce everybody in, but I said, you know what? I've been announcing this event since Playboy put it out, and I hit him up. He said, yeah, New York, go ahead and announce it. Let the folks know about this who have never been.
Man, it's a great show. One of the best. I mean, I can't say the best because there's a lot of good shows, and you can't judge them like that, but it is a great show. Always a great turnout, always packed, a lot of racing. It's a good show to be at. More cars than you could see in a day of being there.
Yes, it will be. And I already let folks know, and I'm going to let y'all know again for folks just tuning in. You will be able to get in because I know some folks was mad they couldn't get in this year.
Get there, get early. Don't get there late.
Early.
That's any show, though. Any show. When you get when you go to like Florida Classics or something, if you go too late, you're not getting in. It's just the shows sell out. It's what it is. That's why the people who really love the shows, they get there early.
Exactly. And I know I'm one of them. I will be there early. New York City Live Podcast tour is going there. I'm taking the whole tour, whatever I'm in the RV, whatever I'm in. I don't care if it's just my two feet, my right, my left. I will be there on the scene. And like I said, I'm announcing it up until that day.
Did it turn me off here, or can you see me?
It turned the camera off, but I can hear you, can't see you. Okay. Yep, it turned the camera off. I was gonna say go out and come back in, just refresh the page on your phone. Hit the refresh button. There you go. While he's refreshing, y'all, I wanted to make sure I brought him in so he can talk about it because he's one of the people of the event. He's one of the sponsors of the event for those that have never been. And I know everybody like, yo, talk about Joe, salute, salute. Don't worry. He's coming right back on. He's fixing this thing. But y'all stay tuned. Like I said, I will be there in the place to be. I know everybody said, that's a long time away, man. It's going to come faster than you know. Look, 2020 is almost gone. Don't worry, shake it to you. Next live league. What up, Sasha? I see you from the building. Next live league. Now, I talked about the giveaway. So I want to make sure people know about the giveaway. Make sure you do it right, people. I have the video in every description of the lives I do and any video I put out until October 17th when the giveaway is going on. Yes, it is 2 vehicles being given away and $5,000. Yes, $5,000. And whoever wants that $5,000, if you up in the chat, say you bought $100 out of that $5,000. Let you know that just give me $100. That's all I care about. But anyway, off that for a minute, I want to make sure everybody know the first person whose name gets drawn, as long as you do everything you're supposed to do. And yes, we are fact checking everything. I mean, we're going behind check and make sure you did what you were supposed to do, which was watch my video, TK's Garage video, T-Rose video, and you followed everybody that was on that list. You did that. It's free. It cost you nothing. Free $99. $0 it cost you. First person to get picked, you did all that, you get to pick out of the 3. You might say, you know what? Man, let me get that Navigate on 24s up there. I'll take that. Boom. The next person that gets picked, they get the next 2 picks, as long as they did what they're supposed to do. Then the last person to get picked, they did what they're supposed to do. They get the last gift that's on there. And you know what? You can't go wrong. All 3 gifts. All right, you can't go wrong. You don't believe me? Ask Silverback. He'll say Silverback was one of the first one. I know I announce it every time, but I'm going to keep announcing because I want people to know. So good luck to those that have entered. Man, I hope there's somebody here that I see all the time that wins so we can talk about it like I do with Silverback. And good luck to everybody that has participated in it. And it's not too late. You can participate now. Like I said, wait till after the video's over, go in the description, click my video, watch my video, watch DK's video, watch T-Rose video, and follow everything they say do. It's basically for everybody. That's it. That's it. Easy 1, 2, 3. You can't mess it up. At all, you can't mess it up. And my cousin, I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link for for your ticket. I'll send you the link. Because I know you're talking about you wanted to go. So I'll make sure I send you the link. So I know y'all saw Turbo Joe just step up in here real quick, and Robel, no, I cannot help you win. I can't. And you'll help me and Robel win. All right, I'm gonna help y'all win something, but it won't be that. You know, I'll help you win a fortune cookie. How about that?
Bruh.
I know. Let me stop. Let me stop. Yeah, Robel, that's why I had to talk about it real quick. But y'all, without further ado, y'all seen the man, the myth, the legend. He is in the building. So I'm gonna go ahead and introduce him in here properly. But I had to bring him in because, like I said, he's part of that whole thing with Show and Go. And I was like, nah, it's best to bring him in as I'm announcing. But y'all coming to the stage, somebody that's on one of the top of my list to come on that I've been watching since the beginning. When I say the beginning, I mean since the box Chevy. Some of y'all probably don't know about that. Since the Regal before you had the box Chevy. So we're going to talk about all that. So y'all coming to the stage, y'all give them a round, welcome, round of applause for Chicago's finest Shout-Town Show and Goes on the button. Turbo Joe in the building.
What's up, man? How's it going?
What's going on? Look, I had to bring you in on that because I'm like, I'm announcing it, and this is like your event as well. So I'm like, wait a minute, I got to bring you in to talk about that.
Yeah, my phone rang right when I was in the middle of talking, and it kicked me off when I did that.
Yeah, it would do that. If it does that, just refresh. It'll come back in. I'll just bring you back in. It's not a problem.
Okay.
Not a problem. But welcome to the Live Podcast. Man, everybody here was like, Turbo Joe, yeah. Okay, let me go back to him. Yes, let me go back to him. Salute. Everybody's coming from here. 5, 5. Yeah. Right on time. That's Turbo Joe sitting right there. Somebody just said, that's Turbo Joe. Yes, that's really him. Oh, quick, babe. That's really him. Yes, that's really him. See,
you know
Turbo Joe.
You know it's me. Look, I got a Buick behind me.
I see that white thing sitting behind you. We're going to talk about that, too. Shout out to Tweet G up in the building. He said, what up? That's my dog, Tweet G up in the building. Man, Tweet, matter of fact, I need to hit you up, Tweet. I need to hit you up. No, dude, you right on time. Right on time. Come on and sit down. Robel, you hear echo is coming from Turbo Joe's phone because he has his phone sitting out, so it's echoing from the garage. It'll be okay. We're just going to work through it. Because Five.
You gotta
No,
pick
no.
it.
Okay,
Is it still echoing now?
let me see. Is it echoing? No, it actually went down. That's it.
Okay,
That's
I'll
it.
just hold them for a
Oh,
little bit. It's all right.
Sasha said, "Where's his girl?" Hey, Sasha, you know what, Sasha, I should invite on here for you. I should have. She's probably busy doing something.
She's actually at work right now.
See, she's at work. She's at work getting money right now.
But the car I built for her is right there.
Yes. You know what? Let's go ahead and jump and talk about that car before we go on to anything else. And also, before we get into that car, let me say this. For those that don't know, me and Turbo had talked about this, and Turbo Joe had talked about this. He said, I mean, I'm just average Joe. I'm just a guy with a fast car. And I told you this. This is exactly my words. I said, you might be that to you, but to me and other folks out here, you are somebody out here that's really out here doing it and giving us hope and inspiration and motivation to go ahead and do what we trying to do. For folks out here like me that's building engines, that's trying to get their car together, that's trying to make that car either fast or just, even not the race, just to get out here, it gives us that motivation. When we see you go out here and really doing it, you out here kicking ass, you out here really, really doing it. And it's like, yo, man, Joe doing, man, I gotta get myself together. I gotta do this, man. It's like Rocky getting ready for a fight.
Yeah, you should see the behind the scenes. I ripped the hair out. I'm going bald because of this.
I know.
It's stressful.
Everybody who's fixed up a car, there's a lot of people in here. Sasha, I know is one of them. What's up, Swaps and Stuff? Swaps and Stuff is another one that does LS Swap. We know. We sit up here building and we like, oh my God. It's like it make us want to quit, but we know we got to get it done.
Man,
And then once it's done,
I have a good team. They know when they see me start shaking and getting fidgety, they know I'm ready to give up. So as soon as that happens, you'll start seeing Playboy, my buddy, my suspension guy Eric at Show and
shout
Go.
out to Eric.
When my car broke at Show and Go, my tuner and everybody pulled up to Show and Go. When they seen my car was broke, I had the 3 people that came with my tuner, so that's 4 people. They were all under my hood tearing the car apart trying to figure it out. So I got a good team in general. There's a lot of people who really stand behind this car that helps me out a lot.
And for a lot of people that don't know, when you got a strong team, it makes you stronger. Yeah,
Oh,
you could beat it.
without a doubt. There's no one man on this planet that's gonna accomplish what a team can. It's without a team, you're nothing. You lose your burn a spark plug while you're at the track. If you're by yourself, you're beat. You got a team with you. We're taking it off the next man's pickup truck.
Exactly. And I've actually been one of those. I actually donated one off my Escalade for a dude to race and then put it back on the Escalade. I
Oh
mean, it's
yeah,
the same engine, LS.
not this year, but the year before, my buddy's car messed up, and we took the coils off my pickup truck and put them on my buddy's car so he could finish off the night.
Wow. I was like, dude, man, don't burn up my spark plug while I can't get home. He was like, man, we'll get you another set. I mean, they literally opened up the hood before I could even get out the truck. They already took it out, put the hood down. Are you good? All right, crank it up. All right, reset the time. Okay, go. I was like, all right. But it helped him win the race. And it helped put some money in my pocket, so I wasn't mad about it. Okay. So let's talk about that pretty way.
Did you see? Wait, before that, did you see at Show and Go last year when I broke the torque converter bolts in the staging lane?
Yeah.
And me, my tuner, and a couple people were under the car. We went in the little shed at US 41 and found 3 random nuts and bolts and found little grinders and random tools. And we literally fixed my car in the staging lane with random tools and bolts we found sitting in a shed at the racetrack.
Man, see that's
Mixed
real
match bolts and all.
just to make it work for that moment.
Yep, just for that race. Got it home, took it all back apart, and fixed it right.
Yeah. I just remember that part of it. Man, so much stuff I do remember from pictures of seeing things. And I remember the time in Atlanta, 'cause I was living in Atlanta at the time when y'all came down. And like I was telling you off camera when I had brought my dad before my dad got really ill, brought him to one of the races. He just fell in love with both cars. For one, he's a Buick man. And for 2, he loved the 442. said, "Well, Jeezy's car." So he was all over that. And then the scene what y'all have done to him, he just shook his head like, "These boys got some money in these cars." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Man, it's amazing what you can do. Before you could just put paint on a car and put some little mags on. That's enough." I said, "No, you can't do that."
I miss those days.
Those
I
days you
miss
didn't
those
break the
days.
bank.
Nope.
Yeah,
And
you
you
didn't
can
break
go
the
you
bank
can
those
go you
days.
go to the rim shop and just look at a book and be like, all right, give me these, and they'll be in 3 days.
Yeah.
Now you fucking ordering rims cost my bad, I don't know if I could swear, but now you're ordering rims that
Oh, you good?
take 6 to 8 weeks to get here, $5,000 for a set of 24s. Like what is that?
You turned 24. What about sixes? And you done paid.
That's
Man,
what
that's
I'm
not even good
saying.
enough.
Well, yeah, but the price difference really isn't that different. Like
Mm-mm.
from a 22 to a 24, it's really not that much of a difference. Like
What
I wish
about?
my car was still on 20. My brown car, the one I raced, I wish it was still on 22s. Like
I
I
don't know. I like
don't.
the billet you got on there.
Oh, I love the rims. I would put
Love
them
that
same
wheel.
style, but in 22s. The only reason I'm on 24s is because I got too many complaints. When I was racing, people were, oh, Joe's only winning because he's on little rims. He's only winning because the wheels are little. Oh, it's the wheels.
Mm.
I'm not racing him unless he puts bigger wheels. Joe can't get in the shootout. Joe can't do this. 22s are not big enough. 24s and bigger. So I got 24s.
And that shut them up real fast.
Oh, and I was
Well,
yeah. So,
well, being you talked about the white car, we definitely want to talk about that. We might as well start there, and then we're gonna start all the way from the beginning. So the white car that you got, Buick in the back, that pretty Buick sitting right back there. I don't know how much information you want to share about it as far as internals and everything
oh,
you're
I
doing
mean,
to
I'll
it.
tell. Ba- Basically, I got the car for myself. It's a T-top 87 Grand National, but it was a roller when I picked it
Yeah.
up. But it was fairly
Hmm.
clean, but it had dings and dents and it had some stuff. So I tore it down, took it down to bare metal to paint it. So in the midst of doing all that, my girlfriend loves white cars, as if you've seen her Camaro, so you know she loves white. So
Yeah.
she was like, paint it white. Well, I always had a little thing where I wanted to paint a Grand National white, but I just never had the courage because I'm a Grand National guy. So I think they got to be black. If it's a Grand National, it has to be black. That's in my head. Well, then, I get to fixing it. I start doing the body work and stuff. Then I had went and one of my buddies had a little junkyard on the side of his shop. He gave me he had a 6.0 in one of the trucks with only 110,000 miles. I said, hey, let
Oh,
me
that's
get that
nice.
motor. Yeah, he said, hey,
Yeah.
I said, hey, let me get that motor. He said, if you pull the motor, you can have it. I'm like, really? He was like, yeah. I was like, all right. Next day I went there and I yanked the motor out. So then I had the motor
Uh,
just sitting in my garage. Well, then my girlfriend was, she's interested. She likes working on cars. So I'm like, hey, you ever put a cam in a motor, put heads on a motor, done this, done that? And she's like, no. I was like, all right, let's do this. So I just literally I sat on the floor in the garage and just told her, take the heads off. Boom, she figured it out, got the heads off, pull the cam out. I showed her, where the cam, how to take it out. She took it out. She already knew where everything was because she has a general idea, but I was just, basically telling her what and not. Then putting it back together. She already knew. She looked up all the torque specs. She put the cam in, lined everything up, put it in. She put the heads on. The only thing I had to do, my girl's little. My girl's only 5'2" and weighs like 120 pounds. So I had to get on, she couldn't, her body wasn't strong enough to torque the heads down. So I
mm-hmm.
I had to torque the
You
heads
have to
down
talk
for
them
her. But
down.
other than that, then when it came time to put the motor in, well, before the motor went in, she helped me do the motor. Then she was very interested in the car. So at that point, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do the car white for her. I'm going to do it white because I know she'll love it if I paint it white. So I told her, like, I'm going to do the car white. And she's like, oh, you're only doing it because you know that you want it white now. I said, no, I'm doing it because you. I said, you wanted it white. I'm going to do it white. So I ended up painting it white, and I'm doing it for her to have fun at the track since it's an automatic. Her car's stick shift. She loves racing it. But I did this
Mm-hmm.
so she has an automatic car to play around at the track with. But you know me,
Right.
this shit, it's slow, so I can't. It's no fun for me. I got it for her so she can have some fun with it. No, in the back that's a DK and an Elf. Somebody asked me about them bikes back there. They were my childhood bikes. I won't get
Yeah,
rid of
yeah. Lefty, look, Lefty is like, what? That a GTR down in the back? Hey,
them.
no,
No, that's a
I ain't Lefty.
that,
You pay attention to everything back there.
that's a what is that? The one's a DK and the other's my Elf. I won't get rid of
Classic
those.
bike for those that
And my
don't know.
and my
No,
unis
it's
and my
those are
unis
culture bikes.
my unicycle's back there too. Yes, I can ride a unicycle.
What? Oh wow! See, look, we learned something new about Turbo Joe. He likes riding a
But
unicycle.
yeah, so
Yo, I need.
so that's what this car is. I built it so I don't
Mhm.
have to drive the brown car as much because the parts on the brown car get expensive. I could drive the car anywhere. You seen? I was in Chicago with it.
Yeah,
That's 45 minutes from where I live.
I
So
saw that you was rolling. I was like, dang, he is really rolling on.
yeah, I could drive the car anywhere. But it gets expensive because if parts fail, like fuel pump, like I told you, fuel pump alone is $1,400. If I mess up the fuel
Hold on,
pump,
hold on. Repeat that.
that's
Repeat that so folks know.
the fuel pump is $1,400 alone, just the fuel pump. No fuel lines, no nothing, just the fuel pump.
Yeah, we talked about that before I hit the live button, and I was like, wow, I better not cry about what I spent, man.
Yeah, and then I don't know if you put AM lines on your car,
Yeah, that's what's
the
going in.
braided line.
That's what's
Them
going
them are
in,
not cheap.
and they're not cheap.
Yeah, those are
I
not cheap.
forgot what they are by the foot. I bought the whole. So they already knew the measurements already. When I bought it, it was what was it again? Was it $6 by a foot? I can't remember how much it was by the foot, but it was something ridiculous.
Well,
And then the ends, and then oh,
I have a dash. I have a dash 10 in my car. So a dash 10 from the front to the back. That's a big line.
whew,
It's expensive.
that line is like
Everybody. Well, the one going from my fuel pump to my tank is a 12. That thing looks like a dang garden hose.
wow. Oh, Swat the stuff said I ride a unicycle too, but it's been years. Man,
Me
look,
too, but I rode it a couple weeks ago. I could still do it.
everybody's saying goddamn about the yeah, yeah, y'all. When you go fix up these cars or whatever, yeah, y'all, please smash the like button. Please smash the like button. Yeah, whew, these cars get expensive when you start fixing things and start buying things. Hey, you trying to keep that power up? You need what you need.
This white one was supposed to be a budget build, and it didn't. There's really not many ways to budget an LS swap anymore. It's not. I mean, unless you really rig it, there's no super budget way.
Exactly, and I know you don't want
There's
to read
only one.
nothing
There's only one way to do things right.
the right way. That's it.
Yeah, the right
That's
way
it.
is the right way. There's not
Or else
many.
it's gonna cost you money in the long run. You're right. So for those that don't know Turbo Girl, I want to go back from the beginning. See, I've been following you since the Orange Box, and then you had the Regal before that. Let's go all the way to the beginning so people know it's not an overnight success of what you've been doing and what you've been building. How did you get started all the way in the car game?
When I was 14, my older brother used to be into cars real big. Did you see my
Mm-hmm.
lowrider I posted?
Mm-hmm.
That's my brother's old car. He did that car.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's a nice low rider. That's a nice low low.
So yeah, so I picked it up from the guy my brother sold it to. But so long story short, when I was 14, one of my brother's friends came over. That was a very close friend of the family. Always stayed with us. Everything when he was in trouble, needed somewhere to go. It was our house. Well, he was going to prison, and when he was going to prison,
Mm.
I said, I told him, I said, hey, whatever happened to that Regal you had? And he's like, what, my tan one? I was like, yeah. He's like, shit, man, it's in my old apartment parking lot. He's like, it's got a tow sticker. They're about to take it. I said, why? He said, man, I lost the keys. I broke the steering column. It won't start. Blah blah blah. It needs work. I'm 14, so I'm like, can I have it? And he's like, do you want it? I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, you can have it. He's like, I'll deal with your brother. Your brother will pay for it. Don't worry about it. He's like, you can have it. Your brother's gonna pay for it. So the next day he
Brother
brings
pay
me the
for it.
title, and I'm like, all right,
Mhm.
cool. Now, I got a car. Well, we go there. I go there with my older brother, my other older brother. 'Cause I got 3 older brothers. So, and
Okay.
every one of my brothers works on cars too. So I go there with
Oh,
my
that's
older brother, and my oldest brother. My brother goes there, boom, busts out a screwdriver, breaks the column a little more, starts it right up. Literally,
mm.
didn't even put a battery in it. Started it, pulled it on the trailer, and we took it. So then me and my dad started fixing it up, got it running, la da da. So then after that, that was it. I loved Regals. I was done. I loved Regals. I put a little 612s in there. I was 15 years old, jumping in my car, riding around the blocks with 612s in it. I had
Woo!
for my,
Beat down the block.
all I kept wanting for my birthday was just stupid little car things until I built the car. Well, then when I got my license, I had little TVs in it. It was beat up, but it was still, it was mine. It was my first car. Then I went from
Mhm.
that, and I started getting blazers because I was into music. So I was
Mhm.
doing that to have loud music. Then I got a box Chevy, like one of the police ones. So that was fast. I'll be honest, I went through a car a month in high school. In high
Whew.
school, I went through one car a month. So then the Regal you seen, you're talking about the blue one, right? You're
Yes,
talking
the
about the
blue one.
blue Regal,
Y'all,
right?
not the one that y'all seen. Is the blue one, the one way before that one.
I bought that car when I was 17 off another one of my brother's friends, and it had a V8 in it. So I thought, because my first one had a V6, so I think I'm the shit picking up a Regal with a V8, right? Take it to a mechanic because I couldn't get it to stay running. Tells me it's not running because there's no oil pressure. Keep in mind, at the time, I never pulled a motor before. So I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like, well, what can we do? He's like, let's put a big block in it. So I was like, cool. So I found a big block on Craigslist. Go pick up a big block. We put a 455 in it. Thing's eating
Woo,
gas like crazy.
wait. The 455 O's or the Buick?
It was a 455 olds.
Yeah, that's actually
So
one of my
then
favorite
I,
engines.
so then my oldest brother again. This was
Mhm.
before. That was before I was, with body work like that. So my oldest brother did all the body work on the car for me and painted it for me for Christmas. Like one year, I worked for him though. I worked for him. I just didn't know how to do body work, but I did like all the taking apart, putting together, buffing, stuff like that at the time. So he painted the car for me. Then I put it back
Okay.
together. Well, then he almost killed me when I went and had 26s put on it. Like he literally wanted to go to the rim shop and kill them. Like he was so pissed because they cut the quarters a little bit.
Wow.
They cut like the frame to like kind of they cut the frame to notch it, but it wasn't really not. My brother he was furious. He was like, I'm going to that shop. I was like, just leave it
So
alone.
they
It's
just
my
cut it, but
car.
really didn't notch the frame. Oh
Yeah, they
wow.
cut it and just beat it around to fit it. So basically, that was what made me not want the car no more because I just didn't like the way how it was. So I actually sold that car, and then I bought the brown Caprice, well, the orange one, but at the time it
The
was
orange
brown
one,
Caprice.
yeah.
Then I put that on 28s, and I loved it.
Mhm.
Well, then I seen that my Regal, the blue one, when I had it, it just had stock blue bucket seat interior. The interior was kind of not raggedy, but it was raggedy. So I seen it pop
Nice,
up
really,
online.
right.
I seen it
Yeah.
pop up online with brand new interior for sale. So I hit the
Mm.
guy up and I trade him the brown box Chevy on the 28s for my Regal back with custom interior.
Mm.
So then now I got the Regal back. So then long story short, I ended up getting sick of the Regal again, traded that for something else, ended up buying the Caprice back. I ended up getting a
Mm.
hold of the dude, and I ended up buying the Caprice back on no wheels. So then when I bought it back on no wheels, I painted it. I hurried up and did all the body work, painted it. Then I had I don't know if he's not around here no more, but Ringo, who Ringo's upholstery is, I had Ringo
Yeah, I
do
know.
the interior for me real fast. Then that was the first motor swap I did. I pulled the 305 out of that car and put a 400 small block in it. I put a cam intake, exhaust, all that on it, right in this little one car garage I'm sitting in. And
Mhm.
then I did all that to that car. And then I always had a love for Grand Nationals. I wanted one so bad, but I couldn't afford one like outright cash. I couldn't afford to just go give somebody the cash for one. So when I built this orange car, I realized that now I have something that's worth enough to sell and go buy a Grand National. So then I ended
Right.
up selling the Caprice, after the Dub Show. Literally 2 days after the Dub Show, when you seen me,
After I saw it at the Dub,
and that
wow.
was
So y'all
and
don't
that
know that was 2013, I think it was.
and the car was just finished. At Dub Show, I never even drove it. The next day after Dub Show, there was a show, or it was like the next weekend, there was a show somewhere like in Waukegan, which is like an hour from me. And, I
Mhm.
thought I put a little motor in it. I thought I was the shit. I was on the highway just flooring it. I was probably doing 100 on the highway, just flying. Got home and the trans stopped shifting. I'm like, so I put it up. I put it up for sale. I put it up for sale. I was like, I don't even want it no more. I sold it, went and bought a Grand National. And
Mhm.
that was it. Ever since then, I've never went without a Grand National or a Turbo Buick. I've had probably 9 or 10 of them already. With Turbo 6s, I've had 9 or 10 of them.
I know I've had three. I had
So
a
I've always loved
84.
cars. In high school, I used to drive my brother. I used to drive that lowrider you've seen on my face. I used to drive that to high school.
Mhm.
My brother had like a Riviera on 22s, and it was like custom painted pearl white. I used to drive that to school. I had a purple Blazer with 22s on it when I was a sophomore in high school. I used to drive that to school with some loud sounds. I've had so many cars I can't even count.
Wow. I hate to even ask what's your favorite one out of all of them because I thought, you know what, you
You
like
know
me
what?
too. I had fun.
The brown one is the one I own right now. That's the longest I've ever owned a car from in my life. Is the brown
Well,
car. I've
I'm gonna
never
go ahead
owned
and
a
put
car
dibs on it.
longer.
Y'all don't
Huh?
try to buy that car because if he ever try to sell it, I'm buying it.
Oh no, you
So
know
don't
what?
even
There's a guy out of there's a guy out of Detroit who wants it, and he offers me money, but I just keep laughing and shrugging it off. But if he brings it, there might be a problem. But
oh my
that's the longest I had a car. That's my favorite as far as a car in total. But my favorite that I've ever owned was the Grand National I bought after I sold the Caprice. I had an old buddy. He passed away now, but he was very meticulous with body work if he knew that he had to be. And he's the one who taught me a lot of body work things that I know and stuff like that. So I told him, like, man, I want this car to be nice. I said, I want to pull up and people the jaws to drop when they see the paint. So
Mhm.
we spent out. I mean, I'm talking, we spent a winter like every day after work, hours just blocking and blocking. The car was beautiful, beautiful. Took it to Stunfest. Come back,
Mhm.
had 3 rock chips in the hood, rock chips in the header pin.
Mm.
I looked at it and I just got disgusted. I said, all that time I spent working on this car, and it's already got rock chips, and I'm doing everything to keep it nice. So at that point, I told myself, unless I'm building something as a straight show car, I will never put that much time into another paint job on my own car. Never.
I know the feeling when I had that
The
seven. I had
brown
a
car I
seven
ended
tray.
up,
I had a seven tray. I spent a lot
but
of
I'll tell you
time
what,
like that on.
everybody that's seen that car though, any cruise night I went to, anything, they said, man, we gotta know who painted it. Who painted this car? And I just smiled.
They don't know you the one that did it. Oh, then no, you're not gonna beat me on that one. Nope. I'm letting you know that right now. I'm pulling 401k. I'm pulling everything I got to get that one. No, no. Well, check and
But
see. Welcome back.
that's how my love for
Somebody,
cars started though, at young.
and you know what? A lot of people need to know that's how long. That's where you started from with everything, and to know that it's not something that you just like woke up one day. Oh, I'm just gonna build this car. That's what I'm gonna do.
No, it was,
Because a lot
and
of
then so I'm gonna get down to it about the brown car, how that happened. So again,
hmm
transmission, and this is gonna all boil down to how I know Playboy also. So that black Grand
shut
National I'm
up,
telling you
Playboy.
about, the beautiful one. So I'm at a car.
hmm
I'm at Stunna Jam. I'm at Stunna Jam, and uh, Playboy walks up to me, and white guy, big gold chains. I don't know who this guy is. So he walks up to me and he's like, hey, how's it going? You know, I'm Playboy, blah, blah, blah. What's up? He's like, how much you want for this car? Not for sale. No, bro. I'm saying, how much you want? How much you want for the car? I got money. I said, I don't care how much money you got. The car is not for sale. When I say it's not for sale, it's not for sale. I don't need money. I don't need to sell. I said, I'm sorry, but it's not for sale. So boom, the day goes by. The following week, and I just keep in mind, I just put a trans in it because I blew the trans in that car.
Mm-hmm.
So I put a trans in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm beating around the neighborhood in it. So after that show, a couple days later, I'm playing around, racing around the highways with it. I heard another trans. I heard a trans. I had a custom trunk in it. I had I don't know if you know Nick DeWall. You probably know him because
I know Nick DeWall. Yeah.
Nick
I
built.
know. I actually know who he is. Yeah.
Yeah, he built Nick's one of my good buddies. He built the trunk for me. Like when you opened it, it like had Grand Nash. The whole trunk was done. It had a blow through.
Oh, the black Grand National box. I seen the picture. I didn't know Nick did that.
Yeah, and it had like the Grand National lit up on it. It was a blow through with 4 8s in it. So I blew the trans.
Man, it was.
No, they were 8s.
Oh wow.
They were 8s. I blew the amp, the bass amp. Then I blew the trans. So I was just like, you know what? Fuck this car. I don't want it no more. So I posted it for sale. Then I thought about it in my head, and I'm like, why am I doing this? I deleted it. Before I deleted it, Playboy and his buddy seen it on the internet. So they have, at the time, well, they had somebody call me and was like, hey, they want to buy that car. And I was like, man, I thought about it. I don't want to sell it. It's gone. Or I don't want to sell it. I don't know what I was thinking. Because I get like that. If I get stressed out, I put my shit for sale. So I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't want to sell it. So then next thing you know, Playboy's calling me. He's like, bro, we'll give you your full asking price. We'll give you full asking price. Like, we're not even going to Jew you down on the car or nothing. We'll just give you what you want. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Come get it. So he came and bought it. Well, at the time, I had my brown car was white. I picked it up off one of my buddies with a blown trans. My buddy didn't want it no more. He said, I'm done with this car. I don't want it. So I had that white car sitting in my dad's garage. I forgot about it. So a couple days later, I sell the car and I'm all stressed out trying to find something to buy. And my dad calls me. My dad's like, you know, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. So I tell my dad, I'm like, oh, I'm trying to find a car to buy. And he's like, what do you need a car for? I was like, I sold the Grand National. He said, why the hell did you sell that car? I said, I don't know, you know. He's like, well, what about this car you got sitting in my garage? I said, what car that I got? Oh, shit. I forgot about that car. So I'm like, oh, I do got a car. So I start calling my friends. I was like, dude, I totally forgot I got that car sitting there. So then, I don't know. Do you know who Alan is? He got that gold wagon.
Yeah. I don't know him, but I know you're talking about.
So I used to see Alan, and when I would see his setup, because Alan was the first, I don't care what nobody, Alan was one of the first Turbo LS cars around. Definitely in the Chicagoland area. He was the first Turbo LS car around, especially on big wheels. He was
one of the first I've seen in Chicago, in the Midwest. Yeah.
So I used to see him at shows and stuff, and I used to always mess with him and tell him, like, one day I'm going to do that setup. One day I'm going to do that setup. So when I sold the car, I hit Alan up. Well, then, so we started doing parts lists. Well, then, Alan got super busy, so he couldn't help me no more. So he ended up connecting me with his buddies in Iowa, which is this kid CJ. And CJ, I called him and I'm like, hey, I got this Regal. I'm trying to do a Turbo LS in it, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, sorry, man. I really don't got time. I'm like, all right, you know, whatever. I understand. Like, but hey, can you do me a favor? He's like, what? I said, can you help me out with parts? I said, I'll try doing it myself. I said, I'm not going to, you know, beg nobody. I'll try doing it myself. Can you help me with parts? So he's like, yeah. So he sends me a parts list. The next day, I text him back. I'm like, hey, dude, do you got any more parts you could think of? He said, well, I would start with what I sent you. I said, that's all ordered. And I said, I need more. And he's like, oh, okay. Gives me another parts list. I text him back a couple hours later, like, is there anything else you could think of? He's like, did you order all that? And I said, yeah. And he's like, give me 20 minutes. I'm going to call you. calls me and he's like, "Did you really just order all them parts?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "All the stuff I sent you is ordered." I said, "Yes." He said, "Every part?" I said, "Yes." He goes, "And you still have money left?" I said, "Yes." He goes, "When do you want to drop it off?" I said, "The car's in the paint booth right now." I said the car could be done. I said, "I could take the car to you Saturday." He said, "Bring it." I brought him the car on Saturday, which was February 5th. I brought him in on February 5th. I picked that car up March 1st, completed. Running, driving, turbo LS, tuned, everything. Only thing I had to do was put the car back together. He just said that he had so many people used to tell him they wanted to do it, and then they'd drop it off and they'd run out of money. So he wanted to make sure I had enough money to where I didn't run out. And at the time, I still had another Grand National. So I told him, I said, "Look, if I run low on money," I said, "I got this Grand National, an 87 Grand National." I said, "I'm not going broke." I said, I got the money. We'll finish the car." And it ended up, it was supposed to be cheap. But like I told you before, it ended up, it wasn't, there were some things I could do cheap. And then there were others I want to say that I walked out the first time spending 13 grand on the set, the whole thing.
I'm already 20 something in.
Oh, well, now, but keep it now with the things I know, it would still be more than 13, but I could do it cheap. I could do it cheaper because I know everything I need to make what I got to do it. Like, I know exactly what to do now.
Right.
But
Wow.
my car was built to be a burnout machine. That was it. Then I realized that it was kind of fast. So I was running around with race gas in the back seat. When somebody would try racing me, I'd pour 5 gallons of race gas in the car and turn the boost up a little bit. So then my tuner was like, "Dude, why don't you just put E85 in it? Then you can always turn it up." I was like, "Oh, well, how much
And
is
that
that
answers your question for who asked me that question in here. They just asked 2 minutes ago, and I didn't want to stop you. What fuel you using? Now you just heard it. What he's using.
Yep. So then I tell them, like, "Man, well, how much is that gonna cost me?" And they're like, "Oh, you gotta buy this. So I'm like, "All right, forget it. Let's do it." Best decision I ever made. I was able to double the amount of boost I used. Double. And I mean, the car was just crazy. And then when I raced Dunkmaster that time at Florida Classics, that was my first street race I ever did in my life. No, second.
What?
I'm sorry, second. That was my second street race and second time. I never even raced at a track.
Hold up. See, for those that was not there and don't know, I was there. And you look like a pro out there running.
No, I raced a guy out of Chicago on the street, and I didn't know off an arm drop at the time that when them arms go up, as soon as they start coming down, if the other person leaves and you leave after them, it's a race. I left literally like 2 seconds after the guy left because I had no idea that's how that works. I was like, and then at that, I ended up winning. Luckily, I came around him at the end, but I'm like, and that was literally, that race was when I just converted the car to E85. Converted it to E85. The next day I went to Stunna Jam, and at Stunna Jam, the dude Jeremiah, his name's Jeremiah, called me out. And I was like,
I know you're talking about.
and he's in a Monte Carlo on slicks, but he told me it was on motor. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm a turbo car, you're on motor, so I'll try you with my 22s on. So I didn't know nothing about racing though. And it was like, it was only like $100 race. So I'm like, what do we got to lose? So we did that. And then after that, people are like, "Man, that car's fast." I was like, "Really?" They're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, okay." I mean, and keep in mind, before that, I think I drove it down the track once when my tuner tuned it, and I went like 14s. I didn't know nothing. Like, I knew nothing. So when I raced Jeremiah, I'm like, "Oh, the car's kind of fast." So then we go to Florida, and, they say something about me racing Dunkmaster. I was like, "All right, I'll race them." Never raced before. I didn't know nothing. Like, I knew absolutely nothing.
Wow.
And I raced. That was literally, before that, I never owned a car that I could race. I wasn't like a racer, nothing. I became a racer with this car.
See, y'all, as long as I've known Trouble, I didn't even know that story. I didn't even know that that was your first time on the track. Cause y'all being there, it didn't like it was the first time.
Yeah, that was it. Now I can't count how many times I've been down roads,
Oh, too many,
streets,
too many.
tracks, all over. It's just now it's just out of hand.
And for those that don't know, because I've seen the car too many times in person, I mean too many. The videos don't do it no justice. Videos y'all see on YouTube, videos you see that I've posted, no justice at all. It sounds like a true race car. That and Playboy's car. Because I was standing there when y'all was coming in. Well, you came in after them, but
Yeah,
he came in. The other guy and the other rigger came in, and I literally caught him coming in. He saw me and pointed, and then started burning out. I was like, "This man is
yeah.
that car never running like that."
He's a camera guy. See me, I'm more of a I'm smooth. I try cruising. You know, you got to really peer pressure me to get me to do something stupid. Because with my car, how my car's set up, my suspension guy tells me, do not do no donuts. If he sees me do a donut, he'll yell at me. Literally, he will yell at me. Like, what are you doing? You got all that money in the suspension and you're doing donuts like an idiot. He yells at me all the time if I try doing that. He'll be like, dude, when we set up the car, he said, do you want to go straight or do you want to do donuts? If you want to go straight, I'll set you up to go straight. If you want to do donuts, find somebody else. So, and you see how that's worked out for me.
Worked out
It's like,
great.
yeah,
It's
it
lifting that
goes
24 off the
straight.
ground. That 24 is
Yeah,
coming
it
off
goes.
the ground going down traffic.
There's not there's and I no, I'm not saying it to jinx myself, but there's not many times the car spins.
No, it hooks and it hooks good.
Yeah, so
You and Playboy both. I'm like, damn, they hooking good. Nonetheless, the track, I forgot what track we was at. Y'all was there. Everybody complained about that track. That track was shitty. Excuse my French. I know I'm gonna get fussed at by one of my sponsors, but look, it was what it was. The track was crap. I forgot exactly where it was at. No, what Michigan? What Michigan? What Atlanta? What? No, I can't remember where it was at.
Stunfest.
Y'all, sorry, y'all. Yes, it was down at Reynolds. It was down at Reynolds track, and I don't know
Okay,
what they did that day. I don't know what they did that day. I was like, this was right when they moved Stunt. This is right because I lived in Atlanta. This is right when they moved Stunt Fest from the main racetrack in Hampton to Reynolds. I don't know what was going on in Reynolds. It was the first time they moved to Reynolds. The track was crap that day. Playboy was fussing about it. I forgot the other guy's name, and um, Easy Money was fussing about. Everybody was complaining. I was like, yeah, this track is crap. Because for those that don't know, I raced down the track that day, racing my boy's car, and I was like, yeah, this track. It's like when you take off, it was fine, and you get about almost halfway. I was like, okay, no, it ain't so
I've
good. Something
only
going on
had
with the track.
I've only had one track though since I started racing where my car acted funny, and that was out here. It's called Great Lakes. It was a no prep event. It's
Mm-hmm.
breaking up.
No. I know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
oh, and I left and it spun. I got the car to hook. I started going about the 8th mile. I felt the back end start sliding. And when I felt the back end start sliding, I just let off. I'm like, it's not, when you're going that fast, it's not worth a win. Unless I'm racing for 40, 50,000, I ain't risking my life. If it's 40, 50,000, I'm going to drive that motherfucker sideways through the finish line.
Exactly.
Or if it's a pride thing, because I got a lot of pride. I ain't letting off if my pride's on the line. Ask
Somebody just
Playboy.
hit me from IG. Did I heard him say 40, 50? Yes, dude. I've seen races more than that to 100K,
Oh,
and I've
yeah.
been part of them races.
Florida,
You boy.
Florida is my favorite place to go race because they'll always race. The only thing that sucks is they want big, big money to race, but you don't have to do big, big money. They want big money, but they'll do it. They'll do it without big money. It
I
doesn't
know
have to be.
I was
That's
part
what
of a
you
50 demon race. I said, I don't want to say how much I put in it because somebody gonna be like, New York rich. Y'all, I put a good bit of money in it. I had painted a bunch of cars that week. I had a nice little chunk of change, and I put up some money for that race because I was like, I want to see this race happen. So they said they were short. I don't want to say who. They know who they are, and they still think to this day. and I put the rest of the money for them to go get it. And I said, if you win, I want this back. Plus, no, oh, I got you. And they won. They got what I wanted. Robel said, what are your times? Now, Robel, now, I don't know if you want to let off his times because as
Nah,
racers, we don't tell our time split.
that's confidential. It's grudge racing.
Exactly. You just don't tell that. What up, Brian? I see you up in the building. Okay, but we can probably answer this. What's your next project or superstar? Hmm.
Well, this is my next
Well,
project right now. I'm still in the midst of this car. I'm still working on this one. It's drivable, but it's not. I just got a low power battery mode. So,
oh, you
but
got to plug up.
yeah. I don't even know if I gotta. You know what? Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Hold on.
Yes, please don't forget to smash the like button, y'all. Please don't forget to smash the like button.
Yeah, give me 1 second here, guys. You're gonna hear something
You got
first.
time. I'm putting you on mute for a second. You got time. And we're going to hit the garage. I think I was there that day at Great Lakes when Joey was there. We could tell he was spending a little bit. I wasn't at that race, but y'all been to a lot of races, a lot of everything. For those that have been following this channel along for a while, you've heard me say this plenty of times. Been to a lot of things.
All right, let's see. All right, let me get this charged up. Okay, now we're on. You hear me?
Yeah, hear you loud and clear.
All right. I had to turn off my Bluetooth. Now I'm gonna see.
Yep, you good. I can hear you and see you.
Okay. So where were we at? What were we talking about? Oh, this is my next project car because it's not completed. I'm in the midst of it, and like I said, I'm doing it for me to cruise, my girlfriend to race. So it's gonna be a little bit of both. It's gonna be a nice cruiser, T-tops, nice cruiser, but then for her, it's gonna have a nice little, it's just a 6.0 with a cam in it, 4L80.
Just a 6.0. Just a 6.0 with a 4L80?
Yeah.
Look, from where I come from, that's enough. It's enough to move and do what you want to do with it because that's how simple I want to do with my build for one of my vehicles.
When you hop out the brown car.
Yeah, compared to the brown, yeah.
Yeah. But see,
Compared to
here's
the
the
brown
thing
car,
though. Here's the thing though. The brown car is not fun. It's not fun to drive.
Why?
Because
it's not fun to drive around.
No, it's not that. It drives good. I love driving the car. That car drives good. That car drives better than this Grand National because I have all nice suspension on it. It's got, everything's nice, brand new on it. The steering's nice and tight. It's not like all sloppy to drive around. So it's a nice car to drive. But the problem is that like when you want to have fun and beat on it, there's really turning it down is not an option in my head because I know it's there. So I'm not going to turn it down and somebody pull up on me and me start beating on it. And then it's not like something that when I'm going to beat on it, I'm not like, oh, well, I'm going to take it easy and lower it. No, if I'm going in, I'm going all in. It's either all or nothing. So it's not fun. Now, when I drive my girl's Camaro, it's a 14. It's got cam, headers, tune, everything on that too. So that car makes a little bit of power too, and it's stick. When I drive her car, I'll bang the gears, get sideways. It's fun. You're having fun. Like even this car, I leave a red light and just stab it, and it just starts skating down the road. But you're not like unbearable speeds. Now my car, I punch it off a red light as soon as the boost kicks in. I mean, it's going so fast that it's just not fun. You got to be so aware that it's just not fun no more.
Yeah, you got to hold on
it
to
makes
it.
sense. You actually got to drive.
Yeah.
A car like this, you really don't have to drive. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. You hold the gas too much in this, you will probably lose it, but it's just not as fun.
What up,
This is like
Hot Wheels? I see you in the building.
But yeah, what else? What else you wondering here? What else we got to cover?
Well, hold on. This what else we got to cover. Speaking of getting loose, let me just go ahead and pull this up real quick. I have a segment called "Help Me Help You," and today, Turbo Joe, we're gonna try to help some people because some people have called you out, and I made sure I put them on here so you would know. And some people need some help. They need some really serious help. And sponsoring today is basically this dealership. They said we want to let people know there's a recall that's out So when they sent it to me, I said, I'll put it up there. First, hit the button. They said Toyota recalls all 1993 Camrys due to the fact that owners should really have already bought something new by now. Because you know a lot of people still driving these on the road.
Yep. I used to have one of those as a daily driver.
I'm laughing because I just saw somebody in one today, and it was clean, like he just came on the showroom
Hey,
floor, and that lady was just driving. I was
they're
like,
good. They're
wow.
good. They're good cars when they're good.
Yeah, they are definitely good when they're good. And that dealer's just mad because he was like, man, the car shouldn't be running that long. I got some of this stuff I'm trying to get rid of, and then I made these cars. I was like, okay. All right, let's go and get on to it. Go to the next one. Yep, please go to the next one. There we go. Now, I can't even blow this up. This PT Cruiser, I don't know what they're doing with this, but they want to call you out. They said, Turbo Joe, whenever you're ready to race, they ready.
Well, I
Because anything's a
guess.
demon. He said, yeah, you guess. Well, I don't know what they're going to run with this little car, but they're going to just leave that where it's at. I mean, it is Halloween. I will say that. It's
Yes.
Halloween.
I don't know what the heck that is, but we could try it.
Man, that's a bruh.
See, here's another thing. When I'm on rims, I really only like racing cars on rims.
Yes,
Like
because I've
no
seen
no
you. I've seen you in
no
the middle of switching
no
to somebody
disrespect.
that.
I know you're friends with, you said you're, close with Dunkmaster, but when he's going to these shows and racing like supercars and stuff, that stuff doesn't impress me. It's not, like that's not, I don't know. I mean, one of my buddies got a Lambo and I beat him on the highway on a roll race
Mm,
when I had the 22s on. But it's like, it's just not, I don't know. To me, it's not impressive. It doesn't make me happy because even a lot of these supercars, when they come out the factory, they're not as fast as what our cars are.
no, and I'm like this. Instead of me going to go pay that money to buy that, I might as well build this over here and put some of that money back in my pocket. And I'm faster
Yep,
than that over here.
exactly.
Faster
So
than that over here. And that's
I'm
why
into
a lot of those
old
cars.
car to old car.
Hey, I'm with you on that. Let's go to the next one. Maybe an old car. Somebody wanted to take some pointers from you of painting, so they decided to paint their car outside.
They're doing everything right. I like that.
That they doing. I love that they covered the other car behind it.
Yeah, but not the car in front of it.
No, I guess they didn't care about the car in front of it. Or they put some tape or something on the car in front of it. But hey, he's making it happen. I cannot be mad at him because I painted a car outside like that for somebody.
No,
And
you
that
can't
came
be
out
mad.
pretty good. I had to do a lot of buffing, but that was about it.
Yeah, he's getting it done. That's all that matters.
All that matters. Well, you know what? He don't need no help. Let him keep doing what he's doing. I just want to know how he's painting with no shirt on. Though. It must be really hot that day. Gotta
Yeah,
be
paint's drying as it's coming out the gun.
quick. It's just drying like lacquer thinner. Lacquer thinner and primer mixed together. I know some people gonna be like, "What?" Look, it's a painter's joke. You wouldn't know much about that. It's too much for me to get into. Let me go to the next slide. Now, I know you definitely relate to these. You ever hit one of these so hard there's this pothole in the ground that you had to apologize to your own car?
Nah, but I hit one of them hard enough to where I had to pull my car over because my rim was broke.
Whew.
I broke one of
God.
the Ruchis. I hit a pothole and I heard the what the hell was
Oh yeah,
that?
that was it. Then.
Yep. Noticed that I cracked
Yeah.
the rim. I just drove it all the way home. I said, I ain't stopping now. Rim's already messed up.
Dang. You know, for folks like me that ride on rims, yes, I have 26s on my deuce and a quarter. I'm so glad they repaved the roads here in KC. They repaved all because I was driving on some of these roads. Like, nope, not going that way. Nope, because it's like, oh my God, it was hard. It was horrible. Get down the street, you have to just real slow and, whew, boy, tear up a rim, quick, tear up a rim.
Yeah, them potholes are dangerous.
And plus, the city got tired of talking about. Here we go. 215 Hot will say Turbo Joe versus that blue thing. Ooh, here we go.
What's the blue thing?
The El Camino.
Which one's that?
It's a blue El Camino, and he's the owner of the El Camino. What you got in the El Camino now? 6.0? I think you got it now. I know it's the LS engine in it now, and he's out in the West Coast. He's
Oh, that's
saying
the
he
owner
basically
of
wants to see
it.
that. Yes, he wants to see that race. Oh man, I wish I could pull up a picture of it right now. Y'all gonna make me go through
I
YouTube
race.
and go find pictures real quick.
I race anything. I don't mind. There's no ladders you have to climb to race me. All you gotta do is have rims on your car and have a little money to gamble.
Oh, I know the rims
And we're
he's got, and
racing.
I know the money he's got too. So hey, we're gonna have to
Hey,
put this race
and
together.
I'm not one of now my friends make the pots go big. I'm not that crazy on it. The only thing is if you're from the Chicagoland area, you can't race me for under 25. Gotta be 2,500 and up if you're in the Chicagoland area.
Well, I know he's not in Chicago. He was out
Because
on the West Coast.
I'm not letting somebody from my area get a cheap race and win off a default and then claim they're the fastest.
Hey,
But if
I
you
don't
want to
blame you
race
for
me
that
from
one.
this area, you got to bet a little bit.
Okay. Well,
Them
Hot
little
Wheels,
$500 races, $500 is too easy.
hey, so I can understand. Uh, hold up. He said, got both. Yep, I already know you got both. I already know you in LA. We're gonna have to make that happen. Now, so how did the race go in
Yeah.
Sacramento this past weekend? I meant to go back and look. I ain't had time to even watch all the videos. I've seen a few videos go, but I ain't had a chance to watch all of them. Let's go back and look. We're gonna have to set that one on up. Let me go to the next slide. So, we can relate to this. When you just spent 15K on parts 5 minutes ago and the car's still on the stand, still on the track.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Woo, boy. That's when he's talking about y'all to make your hair pull out. I saved this one. I've had this one for about a week. I saved it just for you. Actually, 2 weeks. I said, I ain't showing this one to Turbo Joe get on him because he can relate to every word.
I know that feeling.
I've done it.
Oh,
Don't
I
tell nobody, but
definitely
I've
done
done
it.
it. Like, I think I got 20K and my engine's still on the stand. I mean, it's ready to drop in, but this whole epidemic, it slowed us from putting it down because he got all these cars backed up. And I said, I ain't no rush. We wait till next year. That little 350 rocket that's in there will just keep moving it along. And plus, I ain't really driving that much now. So I'm like,
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
fine.
I got my new motor sitting over here in boxes. It's not, I've never really, nobody's ever showed me that I need to upgrade yet. I got the upgrade. I just haven't been showed that I need to do it. So
That's because you're already running.
I know, but
Everything
man,
is matching.
I got some, compared to the cars I'm racing, I have junk.
You have junk out. You know what? I don't even go by that. This is what I go by. I go by everything matching up and putting the horsepower to the ground.
I have a
If
killer.
it's matching up,
I do have a killer combo.
yes. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just leave it over
It,
to the side just in case you need it. Now, I'm not
I,
gonna lie. I did think you was gonna put it in when you had that issue that just happened not too long ago. I
it
thought,
was
oh, he
all
would have put that over there.
that issue that happened was I broke the reluctor wheel on the crank.
Yeah,
It was a $200 fix.
yeah, easy fix.
But then I paid the engine guy to put new bearings in the bottom end while he was there. So it ended up being a little more money. But you know what I mean? Why would I put the new motor in over a $200 fix? And I mean, literally, I pulled the motor out in 2 hours. And amongst me, Playboy, and one of our other friends, this dude Isaac, we had the motor back in and the car running in less than 3 hours. We were literally trying to
Wow,
lock a race in while we were setting the engine back in the car. We were trying to lock a race in for that night.
wow. Y'all wasn't even wasting no time. Y'all was like, nope, we already know we're gonna have it in here. We're gonna have it together. We set up a race right now.
Yeah, less than 3 hours, we had the car running and driving.
That's when like I said, good team.
Yep.
A good team. Now, I don't even know what's going on with this right here. Oh, look, he got a toy with his Happy Meal.
I wish I had that little car. That's nice to go around the track.
Man, have you seen the one that JD has? JD from Dump Parts has one now.
Yep.
I was like, look at Jetty riding around and him. It was so funny. I got that video and I put it out there. Him are riding around, and I said, how the hell both of them fit in that riding around? Shout out to both of them though, they were dogs. But I was just thought that was so funny. People was like, New York, how do you get that back there? Look, I don't even know, but it's back there. That's all I got to tell you. It is back there. He got it back there. Don't know how. Didn't tell you how, but he did. Let me go on. How is that still drivable?
I don't know. I don't think I'd drive it.
Wow. Yeah, he deserves it. Give him the bruh butt. Yeah, he deserves all the butts. Give it all to him. Look, I don't know where he's going with that one. What up, Johnny Litt? I see Johnny Litt up in the building. Man, Chicago's in here deep today. I see y'all up in here. Shout Town up in here deep. What up, Zay? I see you up in here, Zay. For some reason they ain't letting your comment go up, but I see you up in here. Man, that's crazy right there. Man, go to the next slide. That's bruh button all day. Go to the next. Go to the next one.
I do like this. I'm gonna have to.
Nice date, man.
No.
No, Turbo Joe. If you and your girlfriend go out and that happens, I think the night's about over.
Oh yeah, I'm going home after that.
You go home after. See, he done got his feet all wet, and she just soaked. Oh wow!
Yeah,
I don't know.
We're going home once that happens.
We're going home because just said we ain't getting in my car like that.
Yep. We're Ubering home.
Ubering home. Dang. Oh boy, I know it's gonna be a good day. Shout out to my dog State of Steve's up in the building. I see you, bro. I see you, man. I see you up in the building. What is happening? What's happening, bro? Man, yeah, that right there. Ooh. Go on to the next one. Keep going. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mm.
I did the same thing. Jump up, act like nothing happened.
That's the best thing to do, and make the bus because nobody saw you on the bus but the camera. Wow,
Yep.
man, she just wow. I don't even know what to say about that one. I really don't know. Steezo, man, I need to hit you up though, bro. I need to hit you up sometime this week. Go to he said, damn, he's stunned. Hold on. Y'all can try to get me copyrighted with the music. Hold on. Yeah, he is straight. Wow.
He swerved on his ass.
Hold up, go back, because he did swerve. Wow.
Yeah,
You
then
know
he
what?
got dipped off though. You seen that?
Yeah, he dipped off on him after he seen what it was. Yeah, I know, Lefty. I'll go back and do that. Here we go. Status Steezo said, Turbo Joe, you coming to OKC?
I don't know for what show. This year's been a bad year for me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I haven't done much like normal on my traveling because with the COVID and like shows were canceled. And then I'm not even gonna lie to you. These shows been depressing. It has been depressing. You can't get no races. When I went to Montgomery, Alabama, I couldn't get a race. Like, like Grand Nasty would race me, but I have nothing for that car. And I'll say that with being proud. Like I have nothing for him. Like I can't beat him. I have no chance. So
that car, I want to see him and Patron. I'm waiting for that one without Patron. I'm waiting for it.
I mean, I don't think El Patron has a chance, but we'll see.
Definitely see. Swaps Stuff wants to know what red end is Joe running.
I got a strange 9-inch, a Ford 9-inch, but from Strange Engineering. They're out of they're out of Illinois. They're
Yep,
up
shout
by
out to St. James,
Chicago.
man. I was looking at them for, which I probably still will do, for one of my other old schools that I have, and for my truck, my '66 Chevy truck, because they sell a lot of things already together, and I can just buy the whole thing already done and just
Yeah.
throw it in. So I looked at a lot of that. Wow, I didn't even know yours came from. See, what? Look, I'm learning stuff every day. Did not even
Yeah,
know.
they're local. I got a buddy who works there, so when I needed a rear end, I just called him and went picked it up a couple of days later.
A couple days later, in the game. I ain't mad at you. I go to the next one, but that's actually fun. Go to the next one. Oh, man.
Come on. Come on. Now follow me. Come on. Kick him. Kick him. Kick him. Kick him. Come on. Kick him. Kick him.
Now,
Kick him.
both of them too big to be on that one horse.
Kick him, Mutan. Come on, Mutan.
Poor horse is about to give out.
Hi.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Yeah!
I saw something coming. That horse said, F y'all. Get your heavy behinds off. Swap stuff said that's some money it is. Yes, State of Steezo, your boy will be there because I'm one of the hosts for it, so I will be there. I will be there on the Harley, on the ground pounding there. I will be there, bro. I mean, actually, you gonna be there. What's that? And get you up. Let's see if you was gonna be there with that 2-door box thing you got. Turbo Joe, I will say, shout out to my boy State of Steezo. He got that 2-door box turboed out. It's moving.
Okay. We'll have to see that one. Let's try
moving.
some one day.
Yeah, that's Steezo. Try some one day. Somebody just asked from IG New York. I'm sorry, I'm just getting in late. I just parked my truck. Oh, that's right, you truck driver. Salute you, bro. He said, "Is Turbo Joe gonna be in Memphis?" That's a good
probably
question.
not. I honestly, my next show that I plan on as of now is the classics. But the only problem I'm having is I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm in the midst of a new job, and if I get that new job, there might be a possibility I won't be able to go to the classics even.
Man,
But
I know I can't move some stuff around myself now.
Real. There's been a lot of real life situations so far this year, so it's like, I love cars, but life comes first. The cars, I make money off cars, but they don't pay my bills.
Hey, I understand. Take from me, I have 4 businesses. I understand. A lot of people think stuff with cars.
People think because I got a big name when I go to these shows, I'm getting paid. No, I don't ask, nor do I want the money like some other people are asking for and getting. If they help me get to the show, they usually just give me a little bit of money to pay for my fuel, hotel, and sometimes a little betting money. But other than that, it's nothing. When I come home, if I don't win money in a race, I come home with the same money I left with pretty much by the time I get home.
And that's understandable. I trust me. I know people be thinking, you got a podcast, you pay. Man, look, if I don't get out here and do this and do that, it's just enough to keep going. But I have other stuff that help with it. So when you add it all together, it helps take care of what I take care, especially being I got kids too. So that's me. I know. Hold up. He said, Joe too fast for me.
That's not true. You never know until you try.
You moving. What up, TK? I see up in the building. TK done on some news. He said breaking news, so I'm officially part of the Scat Pack Nation. Oh, shoot. Hit the button one time. TK done picked up that thing. TK, I know. I saw it. I see it. I saw it.
I think I'm gonna have to hop up off here pretty soon. I'm getting actually pretty tired. And I was supposed to go to the street races tonight, too.
Oh, boy. Well, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to pause right there, y'all. I'm going to keep it going, but I'm going to let my man go. He's had a long day today, but I want to make sure that he came on here and told his story. He told some stuff that I didn't even know that just added up, and even connections that we had together, especially with the rear-end guy, which I'm still going to hit him up for those 2 readers when I get to those projects. But Turbo Joe, I want to definitely thank you for coming through, bro. I can't wait till 2020. I'm like you now. 2021, to get to some of these races, to get back to how it was at the track, see some of these races, and for people really coming out there to really race.
Yeah, I hope it gets back to normal. I'm hoping for it.
We all hoping. We all got our fingers crossed, hoping, because we don't know what's going to be going on between now and then. None of us do. I know I don't.
Nobody
And
knows.
dude said, next year, Turbo Joe, I'm definitely bidding. Definitely betting. Said my car will be done. I got an 87 Cutlass Supreme. He said, nice little 5.3 in it, turbo. He said, I want the smoke. Okay.
We can do that.
Hey. But Joe said he ain't turning down nothing but his collar.
That's right. That's
So
right. And if
we
this white car does good enough, we might have my girlfriend get in on some of the action.
Woo, boy. Well, I'm gonna say this.
She don't like the big rims though. She don't like the rims, so.
Well, that's understandable. I can understand
Yeah.
that. A lot of people don't. Some do, some don't, and that's why I'm glad for a lot of these races they bring to the table. But the dude that just sent that message, stay in contact, bro, because I want to see this race.
All right, man.
All right, then. Salute, Turbo Joe. I will holler back at you no time, bro. You be safe out there.
All right, man. Thanks. Appreciate it.
No problem. Salute, bro.
All right, bye.
All right, y'all. Shout out to Turbo Joe for coming through. Y'all, I meant to tell y'all beginning. I know we just jumped into it, that he's had a long day. I know I had a long day, but he's been up since early because he had a lot of things to do. And he said, I give you 45 minutes. And he gave me that and some. So definitely salute to him. And yes, I still have the rest to help you to go through it. I'm going to rock it with y'all up in here. But definitely congratulations to TK. Yeah, Robel, really, yeah, he did. He was up there looking. I knew what was going to happen. Make sure I ain't miss anybody. Let's see, Steve. I don't know if he's still in here, but I'm gonna make sure I answer your question. I will be there. I will be there on the scene. On the scene, I will be there, bro. I'm leaving here early Friday morning to get there because it's not that far from me. It's like 6 hours, but I'm still leaving early because I want to get there, get checked in, and just get relax and chill before the whole meetup that Friday, which I had already announced already. For those that missed it, let me know. I'll announce it again. Again, coming up if I need to. But let me keep going on with this. Hopefully y'all can see this. Let me blow this up a little bit bigger. So there we go. With this date right here, I don't know what to say about it, but I'm gonna play it again on Ladies' Night and ask the ladies what they feel about it. Doing Ladies' Night, there'll be more ladies up in here. But man, I know this date is over. This done. We just left her down, just walking up. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah, go get baby. Go get her. Go get her. Yeah. Or shake it to the next slide, please.
هي اللعبه كلها يحتاج تركيز يحتاج تركيز ركز لا تخاف لا تخاف يا ابوي لا تخاف ما بطيح عليك ما تعال خبر ابوي تعال.
You know what? I probably would cry too. Do y'all see what's really going on? Robel, I'm asking you a question for you in a second. He's scared to walk any further. I mean, you hooked, you're not going to fall, but he really must be really scared of heights. I mean, my man just broke down and cried. That's a I'm scared to cry right there. Yeah, that's a I'm scared cry. That's a I'm not moving cry. That's a I'm gonna wet my pants cry and the water's just gonna hit everybody down below cry. That's a, I'm already that pooped in my pants cry. That is come save me, mom. Come save me cry. That's exactly what daddy is. And Robel, no, I don't even have to hook up on the hotels. I got information on the hotel that everybody's staying at and I'm staying at as well. It ain't no hookup, I'm gonna tell you that. It definitely ain't. But wow. Cousin said, did he just cry? New York, hit that again, hit that cry again. I'll start it over from the cry, not the whole thing. Y'all laughing, but some of y'all be crying like that too, scared of heights. Woo, man, that right there. Woo. I don't even know what to say about that. That's crazy. But or shake it to the next slide, please. Let's just keep going. Because I'm already gonna laugh too hard. Lefty, I know you did. That's some boy, man. Woo, woo, man. Well, what Conti, I see up in the building. Yeah, I'm dead too. God, man, look. He's scared, man. That's all it is. He's scared. Where's Shake T? Go to the next one. Keep going. Go to the next one. Go. Hurry up. No.
Bruh.
You know what? A lot of y'all don't know. I need this cameraman on my team. See, what people don't know is when I did security back in the day, those cameramen used to actually train. The paparazzi, all of them used to actually train to run and catch with folks. So that's basically what he's doing. He is training to run with his camera to keep up. That's what he's doing. He's running and training to keep up. And you know, I need him for the podcast tour. So when we got to run to go catch folks, you know, and yeah, I need that. Yeah, paparazzi stay in shape. They do. Paparazzi training. That's exactly what he's doing. But I'm still gonna give him the bruh button though.
Bruh.
Because at least he could have been in something a little bit, some pose a little decent. But man, it is what it is. I'm gonna just leave it alone. But for those that have never seen that Yarrow Bell, I've seen him run like that. Just run. Boy. Yeah, he's moving too. Go ahead, shake it to the next slide, please. Coming to the co-parts near you. He said, man, I'm driving this home. Wow. No co-parts for me. He said, I'm driving it home just like it is. Wow. Somebody gonna get that man off the road. Somebody gonna get him off the road real fast. Real fast. Old 90s camera too. Yeah, that was old 90s camera. Somebody gonna get him off the road real fast. Man.
Bruh.
Yeah, I gotta hit the button on it one time. Yeah, get him off the road fast. That's the new giveaway. Robel, I couldn't give that away to nobody. I don't think none of us could give it away to anybody. Woo, shout out Thrice in the building. She shared out my live. Salute Thrice. I see you up in the building. And wow, that's wow. Yeah, keep going. Out the window. Exactly. Out the window like Ace Ventura Pet Detective. Exactly how he's doing. Man. Especially on the Pet Detective Part 2. When he kept flipping the Jeep over and landing. That was it right there. Whip still 2 days away. Okay. Well, yeah, I gave him the bruh button already. Yeah.
Bruh.
And in the words of that, we're going to the next slide, please. Go on to the next one. Yo, my man, what kind of tune did you want? Me, one I don't like my neighbors. The tuna guys to say no more. I got you. Man, that's the 9mm. That's the 9 right there, the 9mm tune. Ooh, boy. Because I said, what was that? Play that again. Here you go. Ooh, that's a classic super, too. Ooh, boy. Yeah, that'll make the neighbors pissed off right there. I can't even give him the bruh button for that. That's actually pretty cool. As long as you don't tap the engine. Yeah, that'll clear out a whole crowd. Because that'll clear out a whole crowd. Yep. Crowd will be ducking. Quick. I know what concept you like that right there. I know. That's your speed right there. Man, where's Shake Tip? We're going next slide, please. Keep going.
Bruh.
Yo, I don't know what he's training for, but whatever he is training for, he's putting the work. He got all the stuff on him. He's going to be able to carry a whole bull up a mountain. No cap. Yeah, I know. Give me the button.
Bruh.
Yep, that's what he's going to do. That military training, yeah. Believe it or not, when I did security back in the day, y'all, I was glad I did it at age 18, started. When I did it back then, when I had to train, we trained in a military base. They put us through every situation just in case you qualified to work for every situation. I already knew for me, I liked the part of just escorting people, especially famous people and everybody else, judges. Because I was a drilling junkie at that time. them a little bit, but not as much as I was then. So for me, that was it. And that's what they were trying to talk about. We were on the SWAT at the time because one of the guys that trained, he was in SWAT for years and trained, so he had 30 plus years with SWAT. And we literally had to carry people on our backs up a hill. So you like this the whole time with somebody on your back, you carrying, because you got somebody famous. What up, Catfish? I see you sneaking up in the building. Because if you had somebody famous in a situation, and I've had to carry a lot of people up out of there. I had to carry famous people. I had to carry a judge out of a court area. I had to do that, and that's the kind of training you would have to do that. So it is what it is. Kevin, I know you sneaking in. You just missed Turbo Joe. He just left up out of here. But I'm going to keep going to help me help you. Or shake it next slide, please.
The music. Fuck this AC. Even with AC, you're going to keep up.
What's going on here?
It sounds mean. Yeah, it sounds mean, but it's about solid shit.
Oh, we're going to.
Yeah.
Back. Whoa!
I recorded all of it.
Wow, somebody could have got hurt. Wow, the best thing to do is just pull off the grass, pull that way, and just keep going. Wow. That back end was getting swirly on him. Yeah, he lost quick. He lost quick on that one. He really did lose quick. I'm back, lost connection for a minute. Okay, Rich, I'm glad you're back, man. Look, wow. They just got lucky. That's all I got to say. They got lucky. And the whole time he's like, look at this dumbass right here. That's like I've been saying. Oh, I catch the replay. Oh, I know, Catfish. I know you will. I know you will. Yep. Race fan, give it to him. For you, I give it to him.
Bruh.
Yeah, give it to me. Yeah. Yep, he gets it all. Yep, he holds an L too. Ooh, a huge L. Man. He learned his lesson, but I bet you one thing, somebody wet their pants, and I know it's the driver and probably the passenger too. Because he definitely saved it. They didn't hit the pole, didn't hit them, just went on off. But it is what it is. Word shake to the next slide, please. Oh, see, y'all trying to copyright. Look at this. What the F-Y is what I named this. Now, my Mopar people in here, if your end starts doing this, we need to go get some stuff checked, like ASAP. Yeah, he looking in crimson. We need to go get some stuff ASAP. ASAP, like done. ASAP, like quick. We need to get some ish done to your car. Crab walking, yeah. And I've seen trucks do this, but I haven't seen a Challenger do it. Not the Chili's. The Chali's, I should say the Chali's. I have not seen that one yet. But I will say this. We need to go get some work done to that car. Quick. Matter of fact, give him the bruh. Give it to him one more time. You riding around like that, knowing you need to go get that thing fixed. Go get it towed to a shop and let them work on that. Quick. That challenge was amazing. It was in something. I don't know what it was in. It was in something. It definitely was. And to the dude just came from IG, you just missed Turbo Joe. He just left out. You have to go back watch. Go back watch replay. Don't worry about it. Shout out to Turbo Joe. He told an interesting story. He gave a lot of information about some things and told a story that even I didn't know. And I've known of him and known him for a long time. And it's like, wow, I didn't even know that. So y'all get to find out that I do follow, I do watch folks, and I have been following him for a long time. Long time. And before we got on live, I was telling him, we already talked about this already several times, but I was telling him about certain things that I saw back during that time. And he was like, you really been there for a while? I was like, yeah. Known had been there for a while, he went in and explained everything about everyone in the vehicle. And to where he's at right now, because a lot of people sometimes think that once they see, oh, it's overnight, you're rich, you this, you that. And he broke it down and told y'all his story and his truth. And that's what this podcast is about, letting people have an avenue to tell their story. And it's probably the first time you ever heard his whole story. Like, I've heard his story because I've heard it from him, but not to the extent as he told tonight. And I'm definitely proud of what he's doing. He's doing the damn thing out here, and I salute to him. Period. 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 And dude, yep, you just missed him. I'm about to end the podcast. You literally just missed him, but you can go back and watch the replay. And also, somebody asked me to put it up again. I'm gonna make sure I put it up again real quick. I actually pull up the whole website. Share the screen one time for me. Share a little bit big. I want to pull up the whole website so y'all can see. Share my screen with y'all so I can pull up the whole website. I'm gonna show you this real quick. This is where you go get your tickets from. I do have the website in the description of this video. This is where you pick up your tickets to go to the show. The price is down here. I know people ask, what's a tech card? Tech card is your race card for people that's coming to race. It's $4 to get in the race. Want to put your car in the car show, it's $20. It's $30 to get in. VIP parking is $30. That's what it is. And no, New York cannot help you with a hookup. Whoever just see that message. Everybody want to hook up all the time. I can't help you. I can't do that. I'm one of the people help hosting it, but I can't help you with that. I have to pay just like everybody else have to pay. So, I mean, even though I'm hosting, I have to pay a certain amount of what I have to pay. So, you have to do the same thing. I can't help you with any free anything. I can't do it. But I want to make sure people know they can go purchase their tickets so they ain't even got to wait. Excuse me, Turbo was making me sleep because he was yawning. But want to make sure I put it out there so everybody knows that tickets are all available. And the link is in the description in here to go to. And I'm going to put it in every video up until my last live the day of. Even the day of, I'll have it in if any tickets are still left. So you can go there and get your ticket. You click it, buy it, print it at home. That's all you need to do. That's it. Or just hold on your phone. Take a screenshot on your phone. As long as you get to the thing and scan. That's all need to be happening. I know a lot of people have asked other questions. I will have Demonology on again. And a few other folks on coming up here real soon. And we're going to answer even more questions. Because I know people that ask me a lot of technical stuff. I want to answer them back already. But I want to make sure I answer everybody out back as well. I know. Sorry, y'all. It's been a long day. It's been a long, long day. What up, Masai? What up? What up? I see you up in the building. What up, Masai? I see you up in the building. What's happening? What's happening? Appreciate you coming through. Smash the like button. And yeah, to the other dude just got in. Yo, what up? What up? Rolling on sixes. Okay. I had to really look at it. It says rolling, but it's actually rolling on sixes. Okay. Yeah, what up, rolling on sixes? I'm just Mr. Turbo Joe. I was just about in the podcast. But you can go back and watch the replay. The replay will be up. I will make sure you can go back and watch it. Watch it all day. But I want to make sure people know about it. This is the website to go to, and this is what it looks like. You go through and buy your stuff and buy your ticket and everything. So, and also for those that missed it, I'll go ahead and put that up again too, because somebody just asked me, New York, I was here, but I was driving. Did you say something about a pull up that Friday? Yes, I did. I'll pull up for you one more time just for you, bro. Okay, for that Friday, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. will be a pull up. I already have it posted on my IG, and I will keep posting it on here. Period. It's at Track One Towing, which is 4070 Viscount in Memphis, Tennessee. We'll be out there as well. I will be out there. I'll probably out there doing a lot of interviews and shooting a lot of things, and I'll be doing what I do best, networking. And if y'all see me out there, man, please come up and say something to me. Please come up and say something. Tell me, I watch podcasts. I'm so and so and so and so. Please come up, because I remember everybody's name who I see in here. I really do. I remember everybody's name I see in here. And hold up, there we go. I remember everybody's name I see up in here, and I make sure that when I see y'all, I greet y'all with a lot of love, because I really thank y'all for coming in and tuning with your boy, because you could be doing something else, but you're in here tuning with me. And to do just ask me that, yes. I got the info on Josh Run event decided in Chicago. Yeah, Catherine, I was literally just talking with Stunner before I did my live, and he was telling me about it. But yeah, definitely, tell me about it. Corey's car meet. I know Corey has something coming up. I forgot the dates on that, but I don't even have that even post up. I don't have the flyer post up. And for those, somebody just asked me, New York, do you post for everybody? So I post up a lot of things that I know I'm a 10, I'll post up. But if anybody want me to post up any one of the events, just hit me up. I don't charge a lot of money to post up stuff, knowledge is just a bunch of crap, but I really don't charge a whole lot. I'm probably the cheapest out of everybody you can think of around here to post up something. So hit me up. I'm going to post up any one of your events. But I've just been posting up a lot of events, and I know I'm attending because I support those daily, and not only do I support those for the YouTubers call out and all those events that we have coming up. I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that, so I make sure that I post those up as well. Period. 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 Fine, fine, fine. You know what? I asked Demonology. I had spoke to Demonology the other day, and I asked him about that, and I sent you a message to respond back to you about it. And some other thing, the other thing you asked me, Demonology said he would let me know probably by tomorrow. He'll let me know by tomorrow because I remember you asked me that, so he'll let me know by tomorrow. October 17th and 18th is when it is. Okay, okay, okay. Now it says a lot of events. No, go back to the woman with the man. I can't go back to that. You're talking about with the woman and the dude that followed the horse. I can't go back to that. Are you going to the Florida class? You know what? You know, me and Turbo Joe was talking about that, and this is what happened. This is originally what happened. When everything had happened like it's happened, at first I know somebody that's part of the whole committee for that. It was canceled, so that's why I took it off my schedule. I took it all the way off my schedule, and then when I found out again, I was talking to Stun and somebody else within the same day, and they told me about it was on. I was like, and I had already kind of rigged my schedule, but I'm trying to move something around to see if I can go ahead and do that. I know if I did that, I would have to fly down there because of the quick turnaround I would have to do. But right now, it's not really on my list right now because, like I said, I thought it was canceled, so I took it completely off my list. But I'm definitely going to check it out. Somebody asked New York, can I have that money that Turbo Joe was holding? Shoot, can I have that money Turbo Joe was holding? I should ask him that when he was on here. Man, that picture old, man. So that money gone already. It's gone already. I know he done spent that or put it up something. It's gonna be there, Steve Bree and Drayway and Living with Mods. Yeah, I know a lot of people that's gonna be there for that event. And excuse me, y'all. And I'm like, I don't know. It's a lot of things I want to go to. And like I said, when I started seeing stuff being canceled or postponed, and then it kind of coincided with another event I was going to, it threw a damp on everything. So that's why a lot of things I know for 2021, I'm definitely gonna be trying to make a lot of things. I mean, a lot of things. Hold on. I'm hoping we can make it. All right. I gotta hit up Sasha, see if she going. Yeah, definitely hit up Sasha, see if she going, because I know for her that's a 2 hour drive up, see if she's going. I don't even know if she's still in here or not, but yeah, definitely check see if she's still going, or if she's going at all, because I know this was the year I was going to it. Sorry, I gotta leave to read this message. Yeah, like I was saying, I had just mentioned that earlier. I asked Demonology about that, and he's gonna get back with me tomorrow. And what I'll do is I'll message you personally about that. I'll see you message personally about that. Hopefully we can make it. Gotta hit up Sasha. Well, yep. My best friend Toy, she should be there. You know what? I don't know. Toy might be working. She might be working tonight. She might be working tonight. That's why the only reason why she ain't here. Usually when she ain't working, she'll stroll through. She just may be working. All right, y'all. I definitely want to thank y'all for tuning in. Thank Turbo Joe for coming in. I'm sorry, I'm gonna tell y'all that he was only gonna be up about 45 minutes because he needed to get some sleep and get right back up early. He got some things to paint, some things to do tomorrow. But definitely thank y'all for tuning in. Thank him, and I'm definitely thanking him for coming in. Already have him. Gonna keep thanking for coming in. And I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Also thank Replay Gang for tuning in. Y'all know my motto, how I end my podcast. Reach out to those you ain't reached out to for a while because man, mental health is a huge thing out here. It's very, very huge out here. And it's a lot of people that's affected. It's affecting a lot of people right now. So I want to make sure that I tell folks to go ahead and reach out to a lot of people out here. And I know you love them. And yes, Ladies' Night is tomorrow. Ladies' Night is tomorrow. We will be here in the building. How many ladies coming on? I'm not really sure yet because there's a lot of things going on. But Ladies' Night is definitely tomorrow. Because man, do I got some topics to talk about. What's topics to talk about? From their point of view, I want to hear what they got to say about it. But I have two huge topics to talk about. It's going to run over to small topics. So y'all stay tuned. And also, life is too short to hear y'all squash beef. Life is way too short to hear beef with people, man. Some people moving their life out here behind something that can be resolved or something that can just be walked away from. And it's innocent people getting hurt behind it as well. So, and people getting locked up behind it. Man, we need y'all out. So definitely, like I said, life is too short. Squash. No. I was just getting him podcast. Yeah, you have to go back and watch the replay to see that because he did answer that question as well. But appreciate salute coming through. Go back, watch replay, hit like button. Also, like I said, the everything in the description, to follow Turbo Joe as well, and also the giveaway stuff for the giveaway video, and also everybody, the where to get your tickets from. I will make sure I put in every video. It's in this video. It's gonna be every video up until that weekend. Even during that weekend, it will be in there because people, sometimes come last minute. So until then, y'all be safe out here. Boys gonna get some rest and salute. I will holler back at y'all later. Until then, y'all be safe out here as well. And man, be kind of one another. And man, don't hurt nobody out here. I'm talking to my cousin, not y'all, my cousin. He's like, man, you this and that. I already know about that. Everybody out here. Until then, I will catch y'all later. Salute. Peace.
Shout out to my boy New York.
New York in your city, New York in your city, New York in your city.
It's showtime.